So this is my little boat Sparkle, and absolutely fantastic little boat. Just got it tucked away at the moment with a tarp over it. One of the things that I wanted to do, it used to have a sort of a little tiller clutch assembly made up. Had a bit of this rope was here, was stretched out from that cleat over to that cleat, and that black shock cord that I've got there now wasn't there. And when you set it up, you had to run the cleat from the cleat and over the top of the tiller, and this little assembly here it worked really well. It would just, the rope would just lay through here, and then as you were steering or you're tacking or coming about, the tiller and rudder assemblies actually got a really free movement, and in the water would just you know, certainly with some water resistant on it, would really move around quite easily. I think the thing that I didn't love about the clutch assembly is it's either completely off or it's completely on. And when you locked it in, it was fantastic. You just push down and that would lock off in whatever position you wanted it in. And then when you didn't want it, you just push down this and the pressure would just lift that and it would move completely freely. What I really wanted was something that had a little bit more flexibility and how much tension was on it, so it wasn't just either off or on. So what I've done, saw this somewhere online, is I just grabbed some shock cord, and they didn't actually have the thickness that I wanted in stock at the time, so I picked up a little bit thinner, and I've just doubled it over, and I've just run it across here under tension, and just have it fixed off at this end, when I can adjust that tension if I needed to. My tiller handle hinges and lifts off here when I pack it away, and I had my nephew, shout out to Daniel, good job mate, bit of aluminium, rounded off, a little bit of an angle on it, and I have fixed that onto the bottom of the tiller handle, and once this is down in position, completely free moving, which is good often to have. And then if I want some resistance and some tension, I stretch this out, and you can see underneath it just clips back into that piece of angle. You can see it there, and then all of a sudden, let me just see if I can get this a little wider. All of a sudden, if I want to tack and just leave this sitting over in this position, it'll just sit there, and it's got a fair bit of resistance on it. It's got a little bit of movement, but in the flex, but and then as I come back, it'll just move back around, and hold in that position, and of course, in sailing, if you don't want any resistance, it really is just a matter of a quick flick, and you've flicked it away, and you're back to completely easy movement. Quick stretch and let go, and it's in position again. So next day or two, or maybe on the next little raid I do, I'll give that a real world test, and maybe I have to adjust a little bit of tension on this, get a little bit tighter or a little bit looser as I see fit. And I've got a bit of extra shock cord there that I can play with. Anyway, simple little fix, all for a couple of dollars, and just a little piece of hardware which wouldn't be too difficult for most people to find some scrap and make up. Hope that helps.